Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this, which is the LetShuoer S08. This is their latest planar magnetic. And I'm going to look in the back for the specs on this. Here is the case. It is that typical round hockey puck case. I don't particularly like it. I mean, it is a solid case and it does protect the unit. But it is not the easiest. I mean, you got to unscrew it. It's small. I much prefer the cases they had before. But let's look at the specs. The weather's horrible. I've been out in the weather, so I apologize. My voice is a little hoarse. It is 105 decibels, 26 ohms, 20 to 40 kilohertz of response. Let's see. It is a chassis material is CNC anodized aluminum. The driver is a 13 millimeter planar magnetic driver. It has a 4-core, 30-strand, 30 AWG silver-plated cable. Very nice cable with this. And this is the packaging. And we'll just get a quick look. You get all these little things in there. You get all of these different tips and that little circular thing. So you get 2 different kinds of tips with 3 different sizes. So put that aside. And whatever the heck this is, a little QC thing. Okay. So that's basically what's inside the box besides the unit and the cable. So we unscrew this hockey puck thing off. I believe these are 3D printed. I'm not 100% sure. They might be injection molded. Not the thing, the case. Here is a 4.4. And I have my other. I always take off the mediums and just stick them in there so I can switch back and forth, see which ones I like best. So here's your cable. Very nice modular cable. Decent thickness overall. Nice, really soft, rubbery feel to the cable. So it should be very comfortable. I don't think it'll catch on clothes. It didn't catch on my clothes. So here's the unit itself. It's got that like S shape to it. Very kind of odd oval shape. There's these chips. These are ones that usually come with everything. This time they gave you 2. A lot of times LetShuoer and SimGot, they have like these ones with the black and the opaque, and that's all they give you. This one actually gave you 2 different kinds, so that's pretty good. The nozzle, not the longest, but it seems pretty decent, especially with this bump. Nice kind of steel mesh in there. Curved 2-pin connector. It is a 0.78 2-pin connector, by the way, which I don't think it said on the box, did it? It did not, but I'm telling you, it's 0.78. So anyway, nice shape. I mean, for my ears, I found that it was comfortable, and it did provide, decent isolation overall. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of the matter. The sound. Build quality is stellar with this, by the way. I can't fault the build quality. I can fault the shape because it's kind of an odd shape. But I think that it should fit most ears. Lost my mouse pointer for a second. So solid build quality. Very nice cable. It's got a nice kind of fun and thick signature. Just to let you know offhand. Now the sound on this. The bass hits with a very good impact. Decent speed, satisfactory speed. It is not the fastest out there when it comes to bass. It is broad, and it's kind of like being in front of a full range speaker with the subwoofer off in the back somewhere. That's about it. Like thinking about the bass. I mean, there's good texture there. There's decent control. I mean, it's a fair amount. It's not the most controlled. I mean, if you're looking for something with more superb bass than this, I can think of like a dozen dynamic ones that actually really hit the spot. But it does a decent job overall. I can't fault it. It is nice and fun sounding. Now, Getting into sub bass, like I said, it maintains a fair amount of control. It delivers a pleasant rumble. The bass in general has good detail and texture. Like I said, it's not the speediest bass. Moving into the mid-range, as you would expect, natural warmth and tone here. It has very thick, full-bodied mids. They're rich, decent overall details. You have to remember this is far from a technical IM. When it comes to like planners, I think even the KZ, the PRX, has a lot better details than this. But it is an enjoyable IM. If you're looking for just enjoyable and you're looking for this kind of really nice looking shape, a nice cable and everything, and a tone it's not offensive at all. There's no harsh edges here. So anyway, mid-range is rich, robust, natural warmth tone to it. You know, fair details, nice kind of just enjoyable type of mid-range. There is a nice amount of separation. I mean, it's not all crammed in. It's not as bad as, say, like the tape, where the tape was like really congested. The mid-range is decent enough to get you through listening to like hip-hop and popular tracks like that. Treble, decently extended. It's got some air and sparkle. It's rather smooth and laid back. It does lack a lot of energy. It's definitely not a well-extended treble. It's just a kind of smooth, laid-back treble with decent enough tone to it. I don't think it sounds natural at all. It isn't the best treble representation. That's all I'm going to say about the treble. Soundstage, average. It's not wide. It's actually relatively small and intimate. Busy tracks, it can sound congested. It has decent pinpoint accuracy, and the imaging is okay. But like I said, it's small. It's like being in a tiny club listening to somebody, or a cafe or something like that. So in a nutshell, it's an enjoyable planner. It does require power, and I think the more power you put into it, you're going to find some of those things that I said, they lessen, giving it enough power. It's decent, it's pleasurable, it's not suitable for every type of music. If I was going to think of a planner from this brand, I would definitely recommend the S15 and the S12 Pro over this, because I just think they're much better. So that's the S8 in a nutshell from LetShuoer. All I can say is not bad. It's decent. It kind of looks cool. I don't know if that design is going to be a problem for your ear or not. But overall, it's a fun, non-serious type of IM. You're definitely not going to want to use this if you want details. If you want just fun and you want stuff balanced out a little bit, then this is probably for you. If you want heavy bass, I would go somewhere else. That is for sure. Thank you again for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.